Hey guys, Sharky here, and today I'm going to be looking at part 2 of my ae86 review, and I'm going to be looking at the electronics. So yeah, first off, there's these headlights which are attached by a wire. It's like pretty well hidden under the hood if you have the hood closed. If you open it though, it exposes some of the 4 wires, and you can also see the rotating motor that spins around. I had a few issues with the headlights catching on things, which wasn't particularly great, but I figured once you fix it, it works. It's fixable, so right for that. So that's the hood. Now we have the roof lights over here. And here's the cables and stuff on the other side of the car. I tried my best to hide these, but they can get pretty messy as there's a lot of cables and things. Here's more of the cables controlling the LEDs and the battery box. So yeah, they get pretty messy. I'm also pushing in the battery box because it's connected by this dicky thing that doesn't work very well. Then there's also the red thing that makes it go forward and back, and I have that detached so it doesn't go off the table again, because I don't want to repeat my mistakes. See, I'm just putting on the roof. Sorry if I'm talking fast. So yeah, then if you go into the back, there's no more tofu because now there's a back engine. So yeah, that electric motor controls going forward and back, and it doesn't work great because the pieces on the back wheelbase kept separating. So my dad got some super glue, glued it together, and that fixed it a bit. But yeah, it also kind of just malfunctioned and was not reliable, along with the steering. I'll get back to that at the end of the review though, after I show it working in quotation marks. Yeah, this model's pretty shaky. So yeah, that's tofu. Now there's also the other pieces that go out. So there's the racing engine and the gear stick thing. And there's also this tan board that goes out, and the thing that holds the hood, but I didn't record that, so oh well, I guess. So yeah, that's them. And now going back to the front, so I'll now show the lights working. So how to sync it. So press that red thing and it'll flash a bit, the red button on the console, and then press the button on the thing and it should blink twice, and then the red thing should be focused, and then you can just input whatever command is assigned with the things. They are already pre-done, so you don't have to sync them up. Don't think you can customize them either, but that doesn't really matter much. So yeah, here's the lights flashing. So yeah, that's those lights flashing. Also mentioned that going forward and turning is super weird and counterintuitive, because when you go forward, when you put the stick down, it goes forward, and then when you push it up, it goes backwards, which is really weird. It should be the opposite. I don't know why it isn't. Now here's its steering. It should be attached to a wheel, but the wheel was just too dinky and I didn't like it. So yeah, it also is connected to the steering wheel, which I'm showing now. If you can see it, it's a bit of a crappy view. Now here's my modification I did to the back, so that it's the rear lights instead of the indicators, as the instructions tell me to do, as I thought the indicators were dinky. So yeah, here's the instructions telling you where the indicator should be, but I didn't do that. Then there's also these 2 switches, which I don't know what they do. They're also on the top. They're kind of weird. So yeah, there's those. The roof, showing off the roof lights. They kind of look a bit greeny in person, but they look pretty yellow in the camera, so kind of depends. And then there's also the front. So yeah, also the front looks really blue on camera, but it looks picture perfect on real life. Then also there's the back that's glued together really poorly. I already kind of mentioned that, so yeah, I'm just showing it off again. So yeah, now to go on to the footage of it in my lounge room, yeah. And you'll see it sort of drive, I guess. I don't know. See you soon.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa, deja vu, I've just been in this time before. Higher on the beat, and
So there is the end of my recording session of my experiences with the car. So as you can see, it worked pretty well for a while, ignoring all the cuts, but ultimately all the drawbacks just kind of stopped it from ever being used to me, because the steering broke pretty easily. The go and reverse was pretty inconsistent, and if I wanted to use it, I'd constantly have to reattach the red thing in order to stop it from going off my bench, as it did earlier, which I forgot to show you. Now there should be an image of my set in pieces. Luckily I put it back together, as you can see by the footage, because I didn't just... That was recorded after I fixed it up, so maybe that contributed, but I doubt it. I think it just was not very well engineered, and they just kind of cut corners in this regard and thought, oh, we can get like $40 out of anyone dumb enough to buy this. So yeah, that's my experiences. Maybe you like, so yeah. I guess my opinion is buy this if you want. If it works well for you, good luck, good job, all for you. I'm glad it worked out for you, but it did not for me, and I would personally say that you should not get this, or if you are going to buy this extension, to treat it like it's a headlight mechanism and lights and nothing more than that, because that's what I'm going to have it as. Only the pop-ups and the lights, because they're the only things that work reliably well before. And if you want something to go forward and backwards and steer and drive around your house, I'd suggest that you should just get an RC car instead, as having a car that moves, made out of a ton of tiny little plastic pieces, probably isn't the greatest idea in the first place, and I don't think it was meant to be. I understand LEGO because they deal with Technic sets, which are a bit better built, but for a creator expert line, having a moving thing from that is not good, as the entire set is hollow, and if you hit it, it would shatter into a million pieces like it did for me when I dropped it. Though it actually was pretty easy to assemble, which was not expected. I thought it would be a lot more of a nightmare. So I don't fully regret my purchase. Might try and sell the motors or something, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit more of an interesting display piece at least, so that's a good positive. I can go to people, whoa, look, it has lights and it goes up and down, but yeah, it's better for me. It's better on the shelf impressing everyone than on the ground trying to drive around, and I think the only thing I've learned from this is maybe I should get an RC car, but I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching this video, because I feel, yeah, I mean, I guess some people might be more interested in the electronics than the actual set, but yeah. I'd say this is the weakness, the weak part of the set, and I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you in another brick building video. I can't even say Lego anymore, because who knows, I might try and get someone thing. I don't think I'm going to buy a Carter set, or at least not a motorized one after this. But yeah, I'd say it was kind of an iffy experience. I wouldn't say I'd say you should give this as a gift to someone, but just if you're getting it as a gift, don't get the motorization, because you'll get their hopes up. And if you get the motorization, be prepared to be patient, as this will test your patience quite a bit, because putting the lights in and motorizing it and stuff, it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, though the holes in this mold are well engineered. But yeah, that's it.